Plus, the weather in some parts of the country is causing delays for people headed home after the Thanksgiving holiday. A look at local flight delays in minutes.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News This Weekend.
But first this weekend, and happening now, a manhunt is underway in California after a mass shooting unfolded last night. 4 people were killed, 3 of them were children. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sarah Cervera. Police say it happened at a birthday party. This is video of the scene taken today. You can see there are several bullet holes on the side of the building. 11 other people were hurt.
We have 15 victims, so I can only imagine how many shots were fired. We still believe, with preliminary investigation, that this incident was a targeted incident and that there is no possible harm to the community.
Police have not released any information on the alleged gunman. And back here at home, a McAllen man is dead and an Edinburg man is hurt after a crash near Alice. It happened just before 1 p.m. yesterday on U.S. Highway 281. DPS says that Leroy Rodriguez from McAllen rear-ended a vehicle and then crossed over the median into oncoming traffic. He then hit another truck and afterwards his car caught fire. Rodriguez died at the scene. The driver in the truck, Brian Cisneros, is from Edinburg. Cisneros was taken to a local hospital. No word on the extent of his injuries. The Hidalgo County Sheriff's Office is investigating a burglary in Weslaco. It happened on Thanksgiving night on Sienna Drive. A woman who lives in the neighborhood says that her family saw the suspected burglars take things from a home that's still under construction.
The doors were here in the middle. They grabbed them, put them inside. The neighbors came running, and that's all the time they had. I believe they did all this in 6 minutes.
The contractor is offering a reward for information leading to the arrests of the suspects. And switching over to weather, this is a look at the Weslaco afternoon sky. It feels very nice outside. Temperatures are in the 50s. It's the perfect time, in my opinion, to have some cafecito and pan dulce. Let's check in with First Warn 5 meteorologist Andrew Chung. Andrew, how long is the chilly weather sticking around?
Well, Sarah, that chilly weather is going to stick around for about the next 48 hours. So get ready for a big cool down for tonight as well. Right now on the radar, we have been seeing some spotty showers and even some patchy drizzle. And that chance for that drizzle and spotty showers will continue for tonight as well as for tomorrow. So if you're out and about for tomorrow, bundle up and keep the raincoat with you just in case. Look at the temperatures right now. 57 degrees here in Weslaco and Harlingen, 57 in Edinburg. It's 59 in McAllen and 61 degrees in Brownsville. The front came through this morning. We had highs today this morning in the 70s. Then the temperatures fell as expected into the upper 50s this afternoon, many spots. Right now, the winds are out of the north to northwest between 10 to 17 miles. Now gusting to 25 in Harlingen, 23 in Brownsville, 19 in Weslaco. Here's the forecast for tonight. It's going to be chilly, of course. Temperatures in the lower 50s at 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. We have about a 40% chance of some patchy drizzle, but the lows tonight and tomorrow morning will dip into the upper 40s. We'll talk more about this cool down in just a couple of minutes. Sarah.
Happening now, many people headed back home from their Thanksgiving destinations, but severe weather in some parts of the country could cause some delays. Here's a look at the flight schedule at the airport in McAllen and Brownsville. You can see there's one delay in McAllen, and there are also some delays over at the Harlingen airport. Jen Sullivan gives us a look at what travelers can expect.
A monster winter storm dumping several inches of snow across parts of the Midwest, crippling travel just as millions of people try to return home from the Thanksgiving holiday.
It was delayed for a couple of hours.
We were expecting to hit the flight by 6:30, I think, and now we're looking at about 11:20.
At Chicago O'Hare International Airport, nearly 1,300 flights were canceled Saturday. Nationwide, that number was closer to 2,000, with nearly 9,000 flights delayed. Those cancellations and delays continuing Sunday. Some passengers arriving early, anticipating long lines.
I've got 2 hours for my flight. I gave myself plenty of time.
Snow and ice causing this plane to slide off the runway at Des Moines International Airport. Fortunately, no one was hurt. Drivers also facing treacherous conditions on the roads. Multiple cars and trucks involved in this crash in Indiana, and 2 semis stuck on this highway in Missouri. Many cities set snowfall records for a single day in November. The National Weather Service recording well over a foot of snow in some areas, and more is on the way. At one point Sunday, nearly 50 million people were under winter weather alerts.
If you don't have to travel, please don't.
As temperatures plunge and wind chills pick up, the greatest threat on the road Sunday is ice and blowing snow, making already dangerous roads even worse.
Even the Monday morning, we'll still have crews out checking those roadways, making sure they're safe.
That system now moving east, bringing snow and heavy rain to the East Coast. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Happening now, a reminder the No Refusal campaign is in effect in all 4 Valley counties. That means you'll get your blood drawn if you're suspected of driving drunk and refuse a breathalyzer test. County officials say they'll have medical personnel on standby. Local law enforcement agencies are working with L&F distributors. When you scan the QR code on your screen, you'll get $10 off an Uber ride. The No Refusal campaign ends January 2nd. Coming up, an anti-ICE protest in New York ends with a dozen people in handcuffs. What police are revealing about the moments leading up to the arrests. And the FDA's newest warning on the COVID vaccine, why they say it could be dangerous for children, plus the changes they're planning to make.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Sarah Cervera, First Warn 5 meteorologist Andrew Chung, and sports with Gloria Morelia. This is Channel 5 News This Weekend.
To celebrate Colair's 40th anniversary, Jesse and I will read some online feedback we've received.
Let's see. Here's one from Reddit.
Should be fun.
This is the thing that unites us all, regardless of your politics or beliefs. We can all agree that Jesse and Mr. Rubin are insufferable and need to stafoo. What's stafoo? Oh, ma.
Call Colair because we care.
Happy anniversary from Colair. Should we stafoo now?
Since 1955, Martin Farm and Ranch has been the Valley's premier Purina feed and hay dealer.
But we're so much more than a feed store.
We carry saddles and tack, tons of show feeds and supplements, and the best line of cattle chutes and sweep tubs, alleyways and scales around. Not to mention acres of ranch fencing and posts.
The Martin family would like to thank you for 65 years of business. And let's all give thanks for the birth of the Christ child. Merry Christmas!
What have we got?
The Andersons. All night, tossing and turning, bad backs, sleep score at an all-time low.
Round up the team. At Denver Mattress, going undercover is literally how we solve problems. And when we find sleepers waking up with aches and pains, we turn to the Tempur-Pedic Adapt, designed for ultimate pressure relief that uniquely adapts to your body's pressure points. And right now, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's a great time to buy, great time for traditions.
It's like loading up a Ford SUV and going to Grandma's house.
Hitting the slopes in a built wild Bronco.
Or making the big delivery with Ford F-Series.
Does it come in red? Making customers happy. That's my favorite tradition.
Like my sweater.
Now get 0% for 60 months with 0 down and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. Includes complimentary maintenance at your best in Texas Ford dealer.
A car crash will leave you scared, confused, and worried about what to do next. Take control. Call Katie Perez Law. We are the fastest growing law firm in the RGV, and we're available to take your call 24/7. We've recovered over $75 million for crash victims, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
In New York, more than a dozen people were arrested this weekend during an anti-ICE protest. Protesters arrived at the scene of an immigration operation. Authorities say that protesters were trying to block agents from leaving the scene. Some of them even threw things at officers. No serious injuries were reported. President Trump is warning airlines and pilots to avoid Venezuelan airspace. He gave that warning Saturday on a post on Truth Social. This comes as the U.S. is preparing to take new action against alleged drug trafficking networks in Venezuela. The FAA also warned pilots last week to be cautious when flying over the South American nation because of heightened military activity. Still ahead, a look at the changes that are coming to SNAP, how new requirements could affect benefits for millions. Plus, new research on breast cancer, what the data shows for patients who get the disease more than once.
And here's your marine forecast for tonight and for tomorrow. That small craft advisory continues until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're going to have winds out of the north to northwest at 15 to 20 knots. The bay waters are choppy seas 5 to 10 feet, and the rip current risk is high. We'll talk about how long this cooler weather lasts after the break.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Get 3.9% APR on 2025 GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. We are professional grade.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburg, Weslaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, or anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
At EdCalTulsa ISD, learning goes beyond the school bell and outside the classroom. From kinder to 12th grade, students can join the ACE after-school program. This program allows students to engage in many activities like building and racing electric cars. Other students learn archery skills to help them develop self-confidence. And through the Texas Parks and Wildlife Outdoor Youth Adventure Project, students explore the great outdoors. These programs offer hands-on learning and real-world experience. Learning powered by curiosity, creativity, and confidence.
Motivate, educate, graduate.
Get this exceptional lease offer on this 2025 Cadillac Lyric. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
If you're an illegal alien, this runway is your future because you're headed home. I'm Christine Ohm, the United States Secretary of Homeland Security. If you download the CBP Home app and you safely self-deport, you will receive financial assistance, a free flight, and the chance to come back to America legally. If you don't, you will be caught, fined, detained, and forcefully removed. Under President Trump's strong leadership, we follow the law, and our border is secure.
Embrace every unexpected turn. The new Mazda CX-50s for only $259 per month, or make no payments for 90 days with over 30 to choose from. We shop the competition so you don't have to when you shop from Bert Ogden Mazda in Mission.
First Warn 5 weather is supported by DHR Health.
The FDA is planning to change the approval process for the COVID vaccine. This decision comes after they announced the shot caused the deaths of at least 10 children. The report did not include details on how the FDA reached that conclusion, but as a result, officials are now saying that vaccines will be required to have more evidence about their safety before they can be marketed. Turning now to SNAP and changes to work requirements. CNN says the big beautiful bill will require people to volunteer, work, or participate in job training for at least 80 hours each month. That could affect over 2 million people, with some feeling the impact as soon as January. Several states say they're not ready to implement the change. The results from new breast cancer research is out tonight. It revealed if someone was diagnosed with breast cancer, the chances of the disease coming back is not that high. Melissa Dunn breaks down the data.
When British researchers looked at the health records of more than 475,000 women who had been diagnosed with breast cancer at some point, they found that the risk of cancer recurrence over the next 20 years was only about 6%, and the likelihood of developing any type of additional cancer was just about 14%. That's only a slightly higher risk compared to someone who has never had breast cancer. However, younger women, those with more of an aggressive disease, and anyone who had undergone treatment with a therapy like radiation were the most likely to have a second cancer. Be proactive and start mammograms at age 40 if you have no red flags, and earlier if you have a family history or other concerns. Early detection finds cancer sooner when treatment works best. With this Medical Minute, I'm Melissa Adon.
now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Andrew Chung.
And our long-awaited cold front finally arrived this morning. So our high temperatures were in the 70s, even 80s, but that was this morning before the front moved through. And as expected, our temperatures fell into the 60s and 50s for this afternoon. We are in for a chilly, even cold Sunday night with low temperatures reaching the upper 40s overnight into tomorrow morning. And as expected, we've been also seeing some spotty showers and some patchy drizzle. You can't see the drizzle on the radar, but it has been there out there. And I think the chances for that drizzle continue for tonight into tomorrow. We're seeing more showers toward the coast at this point. The front is just offshore. And speaking of the coast, some raindrops on the camera on Sky 5 at the island right now. Cloudy skies throughout the area, and look at the temperatures right now. This is Sky 5 in Weslaco, 57 degrees here at the station. Also in Harlingen, 59 McAllen, 57 at Edinburg, and 61 degrees in Brownsville at this point. Those temperatures will continue to drop off over the next couple of hours slowly but surely, and the cloudy skies will continue. So for tonight, here are the temperatures. We're looking at temperatures in the mid-50s at 7 p.m. Again, there's a chance for some patchy drizzle on and off throughout many parts of the valley. 52 at 9 p.m., 52 at 11 o'clock tonight. If you're out and about for tonight and tomorrow, dress warmly and take the umbrella with you just in case, as this cloudy, chilly, drizzly pattern will continue for tonight as well as for tomorrow. Same for the kids tomorrow before school. Look at this. This is the forecast temperature before school at the bus stop. 48 degrees. So dress the kids very warmly in layers and also have the poncho necessary. There's that chance for that patchy drizzle in the morning. I think the chances for rain come down by the afternoon, but there's still that chance, that slight chance for some drizzle after school, and it's still chilly with temperatures in the upper 50s. Look at the temperatures for tomorrow. 49 at 6 a.m. Still upper 40s for the next couple of hours tomorrow morning. 30% chance of drizzle in the morning, about a 20% chance of drizzle for the afternoon, and the temperatures are only in the mid-50s at 2 p.m. with highs at best in many spots in the upper 50s. By the way, today is November 30th. Today is the last day of the Atlantic hurricane season, and what a season. We did not have any hurricanes hit the U.S. However, we had the Category 5 destructive hurricane Melissa hit Jamaica, but tropical development in the Atlantic Basin is not expected during the next 7 days. Hurricane season begins June 1st of next year. Back home, if you're expecting loved ones in the valley, keep in mind a lot of delays in the Midwest. Chicago O'Hare ORD has a ground stop right now. A lot of snow in the Great Lakes, and here are the airport delays. Austin Bergstrom, a 95-minute delay average, maximum delay almost 200 minutes, and there's the ground stop at Chicago O'Hare Airport at this point in the Midwest. A lot of clouds right now. The front is just offshore. That'll move off toward the east. The cloudy skies continue for tomorrow. We have a 30% chance of rain for tomorrow or drizzle, and then a 10% chance of drizzle for tomorrow night. Should be drier Tuesday and Wednesday. So here's future track. This is the HER model. Still optimistic on some showers and drizzle for tonight as well as for tomorrow with cloudy skies continuing. This model still calls for some showers or drizzle in the morning especially. Goes quieter for the afternoon, but I don't think the drizzle is completely out. The drizzle, that is, for tomorrow afternoon. This model also calls for some showers Tuesday. I think it's going to be drier though for Tuesday into Wednesday. So for tonight, more patchy drizzle, temperatures down to 48 degrees and still breezy. And then for tomorrow, bundle up as well. Cloudy, chilly, breezy, 59 the high temperature. There's that 30% chance of patchy drizzle. Here's your First Warn 5 7-day forecast. It is a warming trend over the next couple of days, but still cool on Tuesday with morning lows in the lower 50s. Another front comes in by Thursday and probably stalls out. So we're going to keep in a chance for some showers. It's mostly cloudy, by the way, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with high temperatures back in the 70s. That is your First Warn 5 forecast.
Coming up in sports, the RGV Vipers are back in town for their last homestand of the year. We'll look into last night's game and what the rest of the week looks like in just a few minutes.
Shopping online for a Purple mattress? We get it. With Purple's unique Gel Flex grid and multiple foam layers, you'll experience effortless sleep that's motion adaptive, temperature balanced, pressure relieving, and ultra supportive. But which Purple mattress is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. And during our Black Friday sale, save up to $800 on Purple mattress and adjustable base bundles. And get an instant gift. Shop Purple at Denver Mattress, the easiest way to find your perfect Purple.
The biggest sale of the year is on now at Fiesta Chevrolet. Drive a new Equinox for $179 a month or save $5,000. That's right, $179 a month or save $5,000.
Take advantage of huge year-end savings here at Fiesta Chevrolet, Edinburg. Dolly Joss.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
So happy together.
and the first-timer. The neighborhood hero and the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
During Chevy Red Tag, get 0% financing on this Silverado. That's over $7,800 total value. Plus, Texas residents get an additional $3,000 bonus cash.
Hey RGV, it's Greg on to Save Roofing. Addendums, change orders, add-ons. After your roof is torn off, with Honest Save Roofing, our real price is always better than the competitor's estimate. That's our lowest price guarantee every time.
At FCB, we're rooted in the Valley.
From Brownsville
to South Padre Island,
from Harlingen
to McAllen, from San Benito
to Los Fresnos and Raymondville.
We're large enough to make a difference and local enough to make you feel at home.
Make FCB your bank.
The holidays are here. The BMW Road Home Sales event on now.
Lease an X3 just $599 a month at BMW of Far.
Keep up with all the fun at KRGV by following us on Instagram. Catch behind-the-scenes exclusives, station visits, plus contests and giveaways. Be a part of our community on Instagram at KRGV.5.
Now, sports with Gloria Morelia.
After a 4-game road trip, the RGV Vipers are back in town for their last homestand of the year. It started last night against the reigning Eastern Conference champs, the Osceola Magic. Despite a great first and fourth quarter, the Vipers dropped this one 134-125. They went into the half down 80-55, but had some help off the bench from Tyrese Hunter, who had a career high of 26 points. Dacian Nix had a slow start, but ended the game with a double-double, scoring 26 points and 11 rebounds. Overall, the Vipers ended shooting 46% from the field and had 18 total turnovers, which led to Osceola scoring 26 points. Something Coach Blair wasn't happy with at all, and says his team needs to be better at, especially when they come back to play the second game of the series on Monday.
I still applaud my team because in the end, we fought our butts off to get back into the game at the end. Especially we did that with only 7 players, quite frankly. So we got to rest up and come back, and no rest for the weary, quite frankly. There's a physical team that we played tonight. They're going to be a physical team again on Monday. We have to be the more physical team. We have to have more resolve and just more character.
Thursday, they'll start a 2-game series against Mexico City Capitanes. Switching gears, let's take a look at the FCS playoffs. Both Southeastern Louisiana and Lamar took the field yesterday in the first round of the playoffs. Southeastern Louisiana hosted the Illinois State Redbirds and fell 21-3, while Lamar took on Abilene Christian. They put up a fight but fell 38-20. There is still one Southland Conference team left in the playoffs. That's Stephen F. Austin, and they'll take on Abilene Christian next Saturday in Nacogdoches. C.J. Stroud took the field today after being out several weeks due to an injury, and his first task coming back was to beat their division rivals, the Indianapolis Colts, on the road. Definitely a rough start for Stroud, looking a bit rusty, and the Colts took advantage of it. Daniel Jones connects with Alec Pierce in the end zone to take the lead 6-3 in the second quarter. Now, the Texans respond. C.J. Stroud pitches it back to Nick Chubb. Chubb gets some good blocks and makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown Houston for the 10-6 lead. Now, let's remember, Daniel Jones has been dealing with an injury. He was limited but still made plays. Tyler Warren ties things up with a 12-yard pass from Jones. And here's a bit of a deja vu. Stroud pitches it back to Nico Collins this time, and he takes it in for the lead. The Texans win it 20-16. They win 4 straight to improve to 7-5. Things are getting close in the AFC South. The Jaguars beat the Titans today. Now they're 8-4, tied with the Colts. They'll face each other next week, and the Texans are on the road against the Chiefs.
I like that we're winning games, finding different ways to win games. Like, that's what I like about our team. So you just build that confidence up, and like, whatever type of game that we're in, we can finish it the right way.
That's a look at sports. We'll have more Channel 5 News right after the break.
Drive into the holidays in a new Silverado from Burgogan Chevrolet. Save $13,000 off or $199 a month. That's right, $13,000 off or $199 a month with over 200 Silverados to choose from at Burgogan Chevrolet in Mission.
Tis the season to cozy up for country music's most magical night of the year, CMA Country Christmas. Sing in the holidays with Riley Green, Lady A, Little Big Town, Parker McCullum, Megan Maroney, Susan Tedeschi, Derek Trucks, and B.B. Winans. Lauren Daigle and Jordan Davis host
Merry Christmas.
CMA Country Christmas, Tuesday on ABC, and next day on Hulu and Disney+.
Charge ahead, roads are calling.
Hybrid power, snow is falling.
It's electrifying.
What the season can bring. Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on an electrifying new Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days today.
Let's face it, business revolves around numbers. At BML CPAs and Advisors, our job is to make sense of those numbers for our valued clients. We call it Number Sense. At BML, we feel we understand numbers better than anyone else. In fact, we work to provide our clients the smartest, easiest, and most sensible way to reach their goals. When you need accounting services, call the firm that does numbers for a living. Make sense? Number Sense, exclusively at BML CPAs and Advisors.
Are you frustrated with your weight and your health? Maybe you're on a weight loss injection or thinking about it. There's a safer, natural, and more affordable way to take control. Golo's Release Supplement helps control appetite, hunger, and cravings, so you lose fat, not muscle, and keep the weight off for good. On a weight loss injection or coming off one? Let Release help you stay strong, balanced, and in control. No prescription, no subscription. Visit Golo.com to get started today.
Raw power when you need it. Spacious premium interior for that custom fit. And world-class safety features for what's most important. Elevate your standard in a new Genesis GV80 for 0.99% APR at Genesis of Harlingen.
Here's your 7-day forecast. So it is cold tonight. Still a chance for some more drizzle on and off with lows in the upper 40s. So bundle up for tonight and tomorrow morning. Tomorrow still cold, even chilly, cloudy with a chance for some more drizzle, especially in the morning with highs only in the upper 50s. It's a little milder Tuesday with highs in the lower 60s and drier. Also dry on Wednesday and warmer. We're back to 79, 80 on Thursday. Another front comes in Thursday and most likely stalls out for Friday and Saturday. At this point, mostly cloudy Friday, Saturday, next Sunday with a chance for some showers and highs back in the 70s.
Definitely loving this weather. Despite it being cloudy, I love how it's nice and chilly outside.
It's nice for some hot
so
chocolate.
nice.
It's too chilly. I don't like it.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight at 10 and 10:30.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark Chevrolet McAllen.
You've built your business. Now let us help you protect it. Since 1935, the McAfee Agency has helped businesses in the Rio Grande Valley and surrounding areas get the coverages they need. At the McAfee Agency,